And there's a lot of challenges there from a technical perspective. And what people were able to, I guess you called it, glitch into is probably an 80%.
Welcome back, Halo followers. I gotta say, this video is a bit difficult to watch, at least at first. So, 343 has gone basically completely silent on the subject of split screen being canceled. Was it canceled forever? Is it just shelved? And we actually have answers not only from this IGN interview thing, but which I'm going to play in just a moment here, but we also have some mention of it, some explanation of what's going on behind the scenes on Reddit posted by 343 themselves. So, regarding the Reddit post, which we'll get into first, they say, I can't play campaign co op with my friend on split screen. It isn't working. So, some people think that split screen was supposed to come with the winter update. In fact, it was just campaign network co op over online, right? Well, they said split screen support for campaign co op is not officially supported, and this hasn't changed with the winter update. Work on this feature was paused and shelved while the teams at 343 Industries worked on other aspects of the game. There is no time frame on official split screen support for campaign. Now, let's listen to this video on IGN, and we'll come back in a moment here.
So right now we are committed to supporting the live service and making sure that the quality of this release is really high and good, and that we land that. But now for like a slightly non-political answer, more direct answer, when you see that, we of course were working on it for many months, years, on campaign co-op, couch co-op, and there's a lot of challenges there from a technical perspective. And what people were able to, I guess you called it, glitch into is probably an 80%. But the amount of work for us to get from an 80% quality to 100% quality is significant. And the amount of effort that would take right now is not something that we can commit to. And I'm not even sure how long it would take, to be honest.
Okay.
Because there are things where even if we have just a few crashes, I'm not sure what platform they were playing on, because we would have to support all platforms. That's not maybe even something we could get through our certification passes.
Okay, yeah, that's completely fair. I had to ask, and thank you for your very candid answer. And it's fine because most people are online anyways. At least my friend and he lives across the country, so we'll be playing online. And
Yeah,
we,
and I know I'm not trying to dodge it, but
no, no.
it's not, when you say not, no, it is frustrating, and we acknowledge that. Like, it is frustrating for people, but that is the truth of what's happening right now.
Yeah. Well, online campaign co-op is dropping, and
So, yeah, I gotta give him some respect for actually being really honest and straightforward with us. Even using those words, slightly non political answer, is kind of interesting, but I like that he was very straightforward. He leveled with us. He said that 343 has a lot of challenges and even mentioned the glitch, in which, if you take the proper steps on the Xbox Series X, you can actually play split screen from beginning to end throughout the entire campaign on the Xbox Series X. However, there's a few caveats to that, such as like sometimes the save can become corrupted. There's some bugs which can kind of break the experience. You could go back to the last checkpoint, that'll fix it most of the time. If you glitch through a map, spawning's a little whack, but he said it himself, and this is also backing up what people said that they played split screen themselves actually have said. It's about 80% done. 80% of the features and functionality is there, but that 20% stretch, 343 said they can't commit to that right now, which does give me hope because, look, most of this mode is there. It's almost completed, but they just can't. They can't do it right now because they are so committed to the live service, which makes me think that they have a lack of manpower right now. But he also says he doesn't know how long it'd take. And this is what I've been hearing behind the scenes from my sources, that 343 doesn't know how long it would take to fix literally anything with this game, including desync, for the most part, until they really close in on it because they don't know what's wrong. This is mostly because they hire contractors to script the Slipspace engine, to code it, and then now, since they're out of the office, they don't have the same people that wrote this code to troubleshoot the code. So that's essentially, I think from what I've heard, is backing up also things that 343 said here. So very interesting that that is one of the few times that they've actually really just brazenly said we don't know how long it would take. And the next time, I mean, I think they've said it a few times already, but I highly suspect that they don't know also how to do it, right? I mean, they have a lot of issues that they don't even know where the source is from, where the source of the bugs and issues and crashes are coming from. So, and him saying that it would have to be supported on all platforms highly suggests that he, kind of implied just by saying that statement that the Xbox One being like, what, over 10 years old now is what is holding back Halo Infinite. So, yeah, not sure if they can get through the crashes, basically. And it does give me some hope, though. I think at some point they can revisit this, considering that it's only 20%, left to complete. It is functionable, but to get through all their passes and corporate pipelines is just not looking good right now. So, anyways, this is all I really wanted from 343 was to just, level with us, tell us what the hell's going on, and give us some kind of clarification as to, and really just being candid, about the whole situation. So I have a lot more respect for 343 here. So really do appreciate it. Bye, guys.